If you've been on YouTube in the past few years, then I'm sure you know this name, MrBeast, the mastermind of captivating content and the genius of creating YouTube thumbnails that hook viewers like no other. Mind-blowing challenges to unbelievable giveaways, MrBeast's thumbnails have become legendary. They draw us in, spark our curiosity, and leave us clicking like crazy. But let me tell you something extraordinary. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets behind MrBeast's unstoppable thumbnail game. Are you ready? Because we're about to dive into the mindscape of the thumbnail wizard himself. So buckle up, grab a notepad, because this is your ticket to the Thumbnail Hall of Fame. You'll learn how to transform your channel from ordinary to extraordinary and leave your competition in awe. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to smash that like button because you're in for a thumbnail revelation like never before. Step 1. You see how MrBeast and his thumbnails have smooth skin? Let's recreate that. To start, open your image in Photoshop. Duplicate the object layer by pressing Ctrl+J. Next, create a clipping mask by right-clicking on the duplicated layer and selecting Create Clipping Mask. With the duplicated layer selected, go to Filter. Camera Raw Filter. This will open the Camera Raw settings, which we'll use to adjust the skin smoothness. In the Camera Raw Filter window, look for the Texture slider. Drag it to the left to reduce texture and make the skin smoother. Then, increase the Noise Reduction slider to reduce any noise in the image, which also helps achieve smoother skin. Now let's create a mask layer. Click on the Add Layer Mask button at the bottom of the Layers panel. This will add a white mask to the duplicated layer. Select the brush tool from the toolbar and set the brush hardness to around 50%. Make sure the foreground color is set to black. Now, paint over the areas of the skin that you want to smooth out. The black brush will hide those parts of the duplicated layer, revealing the original layer beneath with the smoother skin. If you make a mistake or need to refine the mask further, simply switch the brush color to white and paint over the areas you want to reveal. This will bring back the duplicated layer with smooth skin. You can switch between black and white as needed until you're satisfied with the results. Step 2. Add 2 curves adjustment layers. Next, we'll apply layer masks to both curves adjustment layers. Click on the layer mask icon while holding the Alt key, Option key for Mac, to add a black mask, hiding the effects of the curves for now. Let's work on the first curves adjustment layer, which we'll name Dodge. Adjust the curves slightly to darken the shadows of your object. This will add depth and create a dramatic atmosphere. For the second curves adjustment layer, which we'll name Burn, we'll make the curve slightly lighter. This will accentuate the highlights, adding a touch of brightness and a wow factor to your thumbnail. Now let's bring out the drama even more. With the Dodge layer, use the Brush tool, B, with a low opacity setting and black color to paint shadows on the object's face and other areas that would naturally be darker. Let's duplicate the Dodge Curves adjustment layer we created in the second step. Simply right-click on the layer and choose Duplicate Layer. This will give us a new layer that we'll use for whitening the teeth. Now let's zoom in on the image to get a closer look at the teeth. Add a layer mask to the duplicated Dodge layer. Click on the layer mask icon at the bottom of the layers panel. Now just repeat the step on teeth. To start, let's add a selective color adjustment layer. Go to the Adjustments panel and click on Selective Color. This will create a new adjustment layer specifically for enhancing colors. In the Selective Color properties, choose the color Cyan from the drop-down menu. Now, reduce the saturation slider for Cyan. Now let's take things a step further by applying the Camera Raw Filter. Go to Filter Rot. Camera Raw Filter. This will open the Camera Raw settings, which will allow us to fine-tune the skin tones and make the subject's skin truly pop. In the Camera Raw Filter window, adjust the white balance sliders to achieve the perfect color temperature for the skin. You can also increase the Vibrance slider to make the colors pop even more. Once you're satisfied with the adjustments in the Camera Raw Filter, click OK to apply the changes. Your subject's skin should now look more vibrant and engaging. There you have it, folks! You've mastered the art of creating jaw-dropping thumbnails just like MrBeast. From smooth skin to dramatic lighting, whiter teeth to mesmerizing blue eyes, and skin that pops. You now have the secrets to stand out in the YouTube world. So go ahead, get creative, and make those thumbnails shine like never before. If you found this tutorial helpful, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and join our amazing community.